I was looking over my collection and I noticed that the majority of things I own in this perfume world are blind buys. There is a sickness that I have. Part of the sickness is impatience. It's not about that I want to be the first one to have it. It's just I am too impatient to sample stuff and then buy it. You know, like I have to wait and get some samples, then try it out most of the time, then get it. That it's just, it's too much for me. Now, but however, there are some fragrances that I've done that with. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I did try that first, right? I did try that first. The thing with that is that because I blind buy so much, I don't really talk about these as much unless I'm talking about them in reference to a collection of something I'm doing. But like sitting down, like, you know, I do the blind buys, the good, the bad, and the meh. So I kind of review the things that I've been wearing, but I don't review these as much, except for on my IG. They do come up on my IG. I don't review these because, you know, I already tried them. I knew I wanted them. So I wanted to share these and actually talk about them for once. So let's have a little conversation about the fragrances that I buy. Yep, them fragrances that I've been buying that I actually tried out. How did that happen? All right, so let's talk about this first one. This one I tried because of Joss Jane. Y'all know we love Joss. We love, and I'm not saying that being sarcastic. I really do. Sweet, wonderful person. If you don't know her, you need to check her out. But anyway, this is Essence Number One Rose by Elie Saab. I finally purchased it. I have tried it. Joss has actually been generous enough to give me 2 decants of this. And as you watch this, if you would like one of those decants, because I'm gonna be generous and pass them on so somebody else can smell it, send me a message on IG. Follow me on IG. If you're not following me, follow me on IG, and then send me a message. The first 2 who get through, that means the first 2 who watch this video, will get the decants. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So yeah, I had tried it. Now, to be quite honest, let's just talk about this. This is a Kirkjohn, and this is in my, you know, buying of Kirkjohn that ain't, you know, MFK. The only thing that's listed for this is Damask Rose, Grasse Rose, Turkish Rose, and Bulgarian Rose. Y'all, I just thought somebody came in my house. I'm sorry, and it was the cats playing. So anyway, all those are the only notes that are listed. Now, I don't know how he combined them, but there's a kind of spiciness to it. But he's only listed, there's the only things listed is those 4 notes, which is all rose. I don't know, maybe the combination and the different types of roses created this kind of spiciness. The reason why I hadn't bought it yet or tried the few times it has been up was because I have Calligraphy Rose by Aramis, and they smell very similar to each other. This has a slight edginess to it. It's, you know, it's a beautiful rose, but it's got like sweetness and a little spice to it. It's very beautiful. And it's in stock right now as I'm filming this on Fragrance Net, and it might still be on Fragrance by CA. So I just said, finally, you know, just go ahead and get it. And look at how beautiful red rosy that is. So yeah, this is Elie Saab's Essence Number One Rose. Got that finally. Got it finally. All right, next up, and it ain't even a lot of fragrances. This is what's sad. Ain't a lot of fragrances that I haven't bought without smelling them. Now, this one came about not because I had actually tried this a while ago, because we know that I love tuberose. And so I tried it on, and at the time I was like, I ain't feeling this. But then now I've had this new love of iris. And so I said, well, let's just revisit this one again, because maybe we can do it now. Maybe we like it now. And I put it on, and I was like, yeah, you like this. You like this. You like this. So this is Iris Tuberose by Creed. So this has violet leaf, galbanum, and orange, tuberose, lily, lily of the valley, orange blossom, musk, and vanilla. I don't know why they call it iris. I guess from the violet leaf. I don't know, but it does have an irisy smell to it. But this is just a beautiful, stunning floral. It really does come off very irisy in the beginning, and then it, you know, as it dries down, you get that tuberose, a little orange blossom, very white floral. And that lily, oh my goodness, the lily and everything. So this is just a beautiful floral. And you know, this isn't, and it's got a little musk and everything in it. This isn't this isn't for the edgy girl. This is very much for a very classic vibe. This is, you know, it's got that, it's a very classic, yet it has a, it's kind of understated but beautiful. I find myself that I run the gambit of types. I don't just love, like, you know, Orientals, you know, the very spicy, the very deep, the very rich. I like boozy. I like spicy. I like florals. I like fruity florals. I like a little bit of all of them. I can find pleasure in them all. And so this is a very classic, you know, very, you know, it just reads very, very understated elegance. And so, yeah, that's why I had to have Iris Tuberose. I just went on and on, didn't I? Okay. I did. Sorry. All right, now we have this one, which is the Montales. And I usually just snatch a Montale. I ain't got no problem. And be like, yeah, let me just try it. Because usually you can find them at a really good price. You can find them at a really good price and be like, yeah, just go and get it. All right, so this one is Gold Flowers. Got this in a royalty scent. I don't even know why I ordered it. Honestly, because I don't normally order stuff like Montales through royalty scents. Like I said, I just buy them because you can usually find them inexpensive. And I did find a test that is really inexpensive. So I don't know why, but I did. And so this is such a beautiful tuberose. It is a spicy, sexy tuberose. It has tuberose, clove, sandalwood, amber, red pepper, and oud. And the oud in this is not the standard Montale oud. It is not that, you know, skanky in your face. You can't smell nothing but that oud until it dries down. It is not that. It is well blended in here. This is just this sexy, spicy tuberose. I was like, when I got it, I was like, oh yeah, we gonna need this one right here. We gonna need this one. So that is Gold Flowers. Next up is Honey Oud. I wound up trying this because I bought something from Olfactive, and when you order from Olfactive, they send you a mystery scent to try. They send you a sample, and you know it's numbered, and they want you to try it without knowing what it is, without any bias, without knowing anything about the fragrance, and then you can see if you like it. And the first time I sprayed it on me, I said, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Oh, honey, I need this. What the hell is it? Now, funny thing is, I have been hearing about Honey Oud. I think D'Angelo talks about it all the time. I've heard about Honey Oud, and I was like, you know, so it was on my radar, but it was like, whatever, I'll get to it. But once I I was like, oh shit, yes, I need this. So this is, of course, you know, Montale. So this has honey, oud, cinnamon, amber, vanilla, leather, patchouli, and flowers. This is just this sweet honey. I've gotten into honey lately, and this is a sweet, beautiful honey that I needed in my life. And the oud is there, it's prominent, but it's not too much. This is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. It will make you want honey fragrances. This is like, if this is your first honey fragrance, you're gonna want more. You're gonna want more. So as it dries down, you get the oud in it, and it stays beautiful, and it's just perfection. It just really is. All right, so next up are some Amouages. Now, to be quite honest, I kind of tried, you know, knowing Amouage, I do. What do I keep hearing that noise? It must be them kittens. So with Amouage, Amouage is one of those fragrance houses that you kind of want to try as much as possible before you spend the money, because Amouage, they can be very challenging just because of the note breakdowns, the journeys they take you on, and everything with them. So yeah, so these are ones that I actually tried, so that's how I know. So this one was I bought an Amouage Discovery set, and it had this one in it, and this is Lilac Love, and once I tried it, I knew I wanted it. Plus I have Love Tuberose and Blossom Love, and this is another one of that garden collection. Now I just need to get Love Mimosa, and I will be complete with the, because I got to complete it, right? Anyway, this is Heliotrope, Lilac, Gardenia, Peony, Jasmine, and Rose. It's just a bouquet of flowers. The lilac is there. It's very prominent. And then it has cacao, tonka bean, orris, vanilla, patchouli, and sandalwood. Here's the thing about lilacs. I used to have a lilac bush in my yard. So when it would get springtime, lilacs is one of the first things that bloom. My backyard, are you kidding me? I hate my neighbors. I apologize, but we're gonna have to keep going with this beat going on. The beat dropped, I gotta keep going. So I'm not gonna be able to film the rest of the day. This is some bullshit. Shut the fuck up. Okay, anyway. So my yard would be filled with the scent of lilacs because, of course, when the breeze hits it, it would just be glorious, right? Fast forward to now, don't have that yard, don't have those lilacs, but whenever I see some lilacs just, hanging out there in some, kind of public areas, I wouldn't do this to somebody's private yard. I do, when they're in bloom and I see them, I do snip some and take them home and have me a cute little lilac moment. They don't last long, but that's okay. They're here long enough to make my house smell good. So I said all that to say I love lilac. And this is a very beautiful lilac, but it's also just a beautiful, stunning floral. And then the way it is, it has this sweetness to it. It's got that cacao in it, that tonka bean. So it's not just a floral, but it's got this sweetness to it. But it's a dryness. It's kind of dry. So it's not that like juicy, fruity kind of vibe. No, it's this dry tonka bean, vanilla, but it enhances these florals and smells like this just beautiful, like vanilla, kind of vanillic bouquet. Lilac Love. I really want them to turn this music off. I really want them to turn this music off because I know y'all can hear it. I know y'all can hear it. Because it's coming through. They got them a new speaker and they just, okay. All right, so anyway, let's talk about this. Now, this is Interlude Woman. I am not going to try to tell y'all every note that's in Interlude Woman because I promise you, this is classic Amouage. It's got about 20 notes in it. But let me tell you, I tried this on Royalty Scents. I got a Royalty Scents of this, and I was like, okay. This is not for everybody. It kind of has like this root beery vibe in the beginning, that Coca-Cola root beer vibe, similar to Creation E from Roja Dove. Very similar on that. But let me just tell you, it's got marigold, ginger, grapefruit, bergamot. That's the top notes. Okay, 4. Then let's go into the next one. Incense, walnuts, immortelle, kiwi, honey, aquaponics, coffee, sandalwood, rose, orange blossom, jasmine. That's the mid. Then it has, on the base, leather, benzoin, oud, sandalwood, tonka bean, amber, oak moss, vanilla, musk. Now it's like, so what does that mean? The honey definitely comes out. It's very good. It's got that sweetness from the honey, and the honey is very syrupy sweet. So this is definitely, Interlude Woman is one of those things, definitely wintertime, cold weather, because it's very deep and strong. The honey is very strong in this. When you're wearing it, you just have to wear it to see if you like it. It's really nothing that you can explain because it's gonna smell a little different on everybody with all those notes. On me, it's about the honey It's a little bit about the bergamot, you know, it gives it a little citrus vibe, and then it's very incensey and smoky, and the oud is there. So that's Interlude Woman. And you know, let's just pause for these bottles, because these bottles are beautiful. All right, then we have Figment Woman by Amouage, and this is my last one. This is one of my, I recently got, and one of the reasons why I tried it, because I honestly was not thinking about Figment Woman, but a lady I know who sells, you know, who sells things, declutters a lot, she had it, and she was talking about giving it to me at a good price. So I was like, shit, I gotta try this. And it was on royalty cents. So I hurried up and got a decant of it, tried it out, and purchased the bottle. This is one of the most beautiful Amouage bottles that I've seen. It's got that iridescent quality to it. I love it. But anyway, this is a tuberose. This is a white floral. It is beautiful. However, I will say that it isn't for everybody. There's this strangeness in the beginning of it. It has gardenia, saffron, and Sichuan peppers. So it's got this spiciness to it when you first put it on, and it's just kind of strange because there's a slight sweetness to it, but it's florals. So then on the mid, it has lily, tuberose, ylang ylang, jasmine, cassia bourbon, orange blossom. Then it has papyrus, orris, incense, and patchouli. So this is just this is the tuberose for a tuberose lover. This isn't for somebody who's just like, oh, I kind of like tuberose. Oh, I'm just trying out tuberose. No, because this is not bubblegummy. It's not your classic creamy ones. This stands alone by itself, but it's beautiful. And it's just this, just a beautiful white floral, very tuberose centered, creamy, just gorgeous. But like I said, it's not for everybody. Now, I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I smell it, I said, oh yeah, let me contact her. Can I get that? You still got it? Because to me, immediately, I was like, oh shit, this is good. But that's because I love tuberose. And at this point, I was just saying this to my girls. I said, you know, I'm known for Mancera, but at the rate I'm going, I'm gonna be the Mancera princess and the tuberose princess, because I'm forever buying them. I love white florals. I do. So anyway, this is Figment by Amouage. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tuberose for the tuberose lover. All right, so that's it. We're done. I'm out of here. We're just wanted to do a quick review on all of these. Now, one thing you'll notice, I really don't talk about longevity because stuff don't always last on me. Now, I'll be honest with you, most of these do last on me pretty good, but I don't really judge my fragrances unless it just disappears in an hour or two. If they don't last super long on me, I don't trip, because it just is what it is with me. All right, get out of here. It's your Lulu. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. If you are interested in any of these, let me know. Most of these I think are on the decant list or about to be. So anyway, all right, talk to you later. Deuces.